What's the best green screen solution? In this video, we're going to take a look at different options to help you decide which one is right for you. Hey, it's Justin Brown here from Primal Video. We release a ton of content to help you get better results with your videos faster. If you're new here, then make sure you click that big subscribe button, and all the links to everything that we're going to cover in this video, you can find linked in the description below. So let's jump into it. Greenscreen is a great tool for removing a ton of obstacles in your video production process. If you're not sure of how it can be of benefit to you, then check out the video we recently released on the benefits of Greenscreen, which I'll link up in the cards now. There's a few options when it comes to choosing an actual green or blue background, and that's where we're going to take a look at what's available and the advantages and the disadvantages of each to help you decide which one is right for you. And make sure you stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you the exact green screen that I use, as well as the ultimate free training for getting started with Greenscreen and learning how to maximize your results through the entire process. So in regards to options for your green or blue background, for your green screen or blue screen videos, what are your options? At one end of the scale, the Hollywood solution, and that is if you've got a huge amount of area or an insanely huge budget to set up what you would see normally in Hollywood movies or big motion picture films. This is where you've got essentially an infinity green studio. So the floor will match seamlessly into the walls, creating a huge area that you can put large objects like cars or bits of planes or anything that you'd see in a big budget movie. You've got so much room then to be able to film green screen in a whole lot of different environments and scenarios. But that's not accessible for most people, but I had to mention it in this video. So in regards to the rest of us who are filming in probably our homes or our office environments, what options do we have? The first one that I'm going to cover is wall paint. Now, this requires some commitment to creating green and blue videos because it means you're actually going to paint your wall or your background green or blue. Now, if you're going to go down this path, you need to make sure that the paint that you're using is low reflection or low sheen, or that you're using a matte paint. So something that's going to have as minimal reflections as possible. One of the key elements to creating good green screen videos is lots of light, and light in the right position. And the last thing that you want to have is a reflective background bouncing light around where you don't want it. The biggest advantage of painting a wall green or blue as the background for your videos is that it won't take up any extra room than the room itself, because you're just painting on the wall. So there's no need to set up any stands or anything to hold your green screen, because it's literally just painted on the wall. One thing to be aware of though, when painting your wall as a solution for your backgrounds, is that it's harder then to get a full body shot, because typically you wouldn't paint the floor as well. What you would do in this scenario is just film from sort of legs up. Option number 2 is a roll of green or blue cardboard or paper. Now, once again, you want to make sure here that you're not getting reflective cardboard or paper, but how this works is you'll normally mount these up either on stands or fix it to your wall. Whenever you want to shoot, you just pull down the amount of cardboard that you need for the shot that you're looking for. Now, you can purchase these in quite large rolls as well, so you have the ability to pull out huge amounts of green or blue cardboard or paper so that you can actually stand and get your feet in shot as well and have everything on the consistent green or blue. The other benefit is that the pack up is easy. Once you've used it or once you've dirtied that piece of cardboard or paper, you can literally rip it off. Next time that you want to shoot, you just pull down another section. But obviously the downside with that is it's not a permanent solution, meaning that you are going to have to purchase another lot or another roll once you run out of that roll. But what I really like about using the paper or the cardboard as a solution for the background of your videos is that it doesn't need to be down and set up the whole time. You literally only need to pull down a sheet or roll out as much as you need only when you want to shoot. The next option you've got for a green or blue background is fabric. Now, you can get huge sheets of green or blue material that you can use to get great results with green screen. These are something that you can either pick up on places like eBay or Amazon, or you can go down to your local fabric store and buy as much as you need. I've personally got a 6 meter by 3 meter huge piece of green fabric that I use if I want to have any full body shots. So it's 3 meters high and it's 6 meters long, meaning that it covers the wall and it covers the floor as well. So this is actually the most popular option for people when they're going to create green screen or blue screen videos, is to hang a colored sheet or piece of cloth that is big enough for the area that they want to cover. So the biggest advantage here is the price. It doesn't cost a lot of money to be able to set up a green screen or a blue screen using a huge piece of cloth. You can get kits on places like eBay and Amazon, which will give you a huge green or blue sheet and some stands to hold it up. Or you can stick it to the wall as well. But probably the biggest downside with using a piece of fabric or cloth as the background for your videos is that fabric is typically prone to wrinkling. So it's really important that to get great results with green screen that you remove as many wrinkles as possible. So you could do that by ironing the fabric, but if you've got a huge piece of fabric that is 6 meters by 3 meters, then that would be a nightmare to iron. Ideally, you could remove the wrinkles using a steamer. So if you don't have access to one of those, then you might be able to set up your background early so that you're using gravity then to pull some of the wrinkles out for you. And then you could use things like a hairdryer to straighten out the areas that are heavily wrinkled. But if you're going to be using some cloth or a sheet, it's really important to remove as many of the wrinkles as possible. And you could even use clamps or sticky tape or duct tape to pull the green screen material tight to remove as many of those wrinkles as possible. And the last option then is a collapsible or foldable green screen background, and you can get them in green or blue, or some of them come with both green and blue, green on one side and blue on the other. The biggest advantage with one of these is that they are portable. So if you're going to be doing green screen on the go, then these are fantastic. They're not going to break the bank either, because you can pick them up for under the $100 price point. And even if you look on Amazon and eBay, you might be able to pick one up for under the $50 price point. The other real advantage with using backgrounds like this is that there's normally very minimal chance of there being wrinkles in the cloth in the center of the background because of the way that they're actually built. When they pop out and fold out, they actually pull the fabric tight. The biggest downside though of using one of these backgrounds is that you'll be really limited on space or of green or blue surface area for you to create your videos. Essentially, these will only be good for waist height to head height videos only. So if you're looking to do full body green screens, then this isn't going to work for you. But the other thing that I really like about this type of green screen or blue screen is how easy they are to set up and pack up and put away every time you want to shoot. So in regards to which one I use, now I have mentioned that I do own a 6 meter by 3 meter green cloth, which I use for standing videos, but that's pretty rare. Most of the videos that I create on green screen, I'll use one of the foldable, collapsible green screen backgrounds. The one that I've got is one that is green on one side and blue on the other. And this was just a cheapie that I picked up on either Amazon or eBay quite a while ago. So you can pick these up for anywhere between $50 and $100. And it really suits the styles of the videos that I'm creating because all of them are really waist height to head height. So I don't need a heap amount of green or blue in the background. And I really like that they're so easy to set up and pack up. Literally, you just pull it out of the bag and the thing pops up. I just hang it on the wall behind me, or I take them out to client jobs to easily set up in whatever environment we're filming in. And if you want to check out the exact one that I'm using, I'll put a link in the description below. If you're just getting started with green screen and you're keen to see how it could improve your video creation process, or you're having bad results with your existing setup, we've put together a free 3-part workshop series taking you through the fundamentals for great green screen results and some of the gotchas during filming and setup that most people miss. You can jump in right now using the link on screen, and I'll see you next time.